Let's talk about something really cool. What if you could have a super powerful AI coding assistant built right into your terminal? And what if it was completely free? Well, today, that is exactly what we are going to set up. We're going to get an AI to help us write, debug, and even refactor code, all without ever having to leave the command line. I mean, just imagine this for a second. You're deep in your workflow, you're in the zone, but you're stuck on some tricky bug. Instead of breaking your focus, switching windows, and Googling around, you just ask your AI teammate for help right there. That's the future we're building, and it's going to take just a few minutes. All right, so first things first, let's break down what this tool, Claude Code, actually is, and maybe more importantly, why putting an AI right into your terminal is such a huge game changer for how developers work. So this is it, Claude Code. Think of it like your own personal AI assistant, but with one massive difference. It lives right inside your terminal. You know what that means? You get help instantly without breaking that precious flow state. And because it's free and works on any operating system, Mac, Windows, Linux, it's accessible to literally everyone. Okay, before we can install it, we just need to do a quick check to make sure our system is ready. But don't worry, the entire setup is incredibly simple. There are just a few little things we need to confirm. Here's the whole list. You'll need Node.js, which we'll use for the installation itself. You'll use a GitHub account for authentication, and, well, of course, you need an internet connection and your favorite terminal. For most of you watching, you probably already have all this ready to go. The main thing we need to check for is Node.js. That's because we need its package manager, npm, to actually handle the install. So let's start with a really simple command to see if it's already on your system. Just pop open your terminal and type node-v. If you see a version number pop up, something like v18 or v20, you're golden. You're good to go. If not, no big deal. Just head over to nodejs.org, grab the LTS version, and you'll be set in like a minute. All right, with our system ready, it is time to install the tool. This is just a simple two-part process. First, we'll install the package, and then we'll give it the API access it needs to connect to the AI brain. We're going to use npm to install Claude Code globally. Now, this is important. A global install means you can call on this tool from any project folder on your entire computer, not just the one you installed it from. It's available everywhere. And this is the magic command you'll run. Just copy this right into your terminal and hit enter. That little -g flag you see, that's what tells npm to make it globally available. Once that's done, the Claude Code command is officially ready for action. Okay, next up, to power the AI, we need a free API key from Anthropic. Now, don't let the term API key scare you. It's just like a password that lets our tool talk securely to their AI models. The process is super quick. Just go to their console, create a free account, click Generate a new key, and copy it. Now, to finish the setup, you'll run one of these two commands. If you're on a Mac or Linux, use the export command. If you're on Windows, use the setx command. Just paste your API key right where it says your -key here. This securely saves it so the tool can use it. And here's the crucial last step. Make sure you restart your terminal after you do this. Okay, the setup is complete. Now for the fun part. Let's actually put this thing to work. We're going to see what this AI assistant can really do when we give it a real task inside a project. Let's start with a super common task. Imagine you're in a project and you need a brand new JavaScript function to, say, fetch some user data from an API. How would you ask Claude Code to help with that? It is this easy. You literally just type Claude Code, and then in plain English, inside of quotes, you tell it what you want. You hit enter, and boom, the AI generates the code for you right there in your terminal. It's so intuitive. But it goes way, way beyond just generating new functions. You can point it at a really confusing piece of old code and just ask it to explain this, and it will break it down for you. Or maybe you need to get up to speed on a coworker's code. You can ask it to add documentation to an entire file. This versatility is really what makes it so incredibly powerful. Okay, so let's think beyond just single commands now. To really get the most out of this tool, you need to start thinking about how to weave it into your daily workflow. So here are a few pro tips to help you do just that. For the absolute best results, always run it from inside a Git repository. It uses the context of your entire project to give you way more relevant and accurate answers. Use it to untangle complex code, or even ask it to generate test cases for your functions. Oh, and it's an absolute powerhouse for debugging error messages. You see, the key takeaway here is to shift your mindset. This isn't just another command line utility you run, it's an active collaborator. When you start treating it like a true AI pair programmer, asking it for feedback, for ideas, for solutions, it fundamentally changes how you write code. And that really brings us to the big picture. When developers have an AI teammate that can handle all the tedious, complex, and repetitive stuff, it frees us up to focus on what really matters: innovation and creativity. It really makes you wonder, with these kinds of new capabilities at our fingertips, what incredible things are we all going to build next?